Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Just come back from another long run with Mark today. So we just did about 2 hours 50 minutes of running over the trails up over Kinver, in and around, sort of not far from where I live really as well. So we kept it a bit closer to sort of our where we live today, rather than doing a sort of a big open loop. There's a few more switchbacks and figure of eights and things today, just trying to find a few sort of more local trails. So had a bit of an experiment with a slightly different route today. So we got that done, and next week we've got an easy week, but good week this week. Back in the office at work as well, so hybrid working again. So had a pannier rack that I got for Christmas, so put that on the winter bike this week. So yeah, it's made a big difference to the commute not having the rucksack on. So I tested it on Tuesday, just rode in with the pannier rack on, but kept a lot of stuff in a rucksack. Just wanted to make sure it didn't fall off for the first time, so tried that this week. So over the next few weeks I'll be cycling probably twice a week, working the rest from home. So my easy days I'll do a run in the morning, cycle into work and cycle back. So although the bike's a bit heavy with the pannier on, a little bit weird when you get out of the saddle to accelerate or to ride, but actually it's a lot better not having it on, having sort of a laptop and food and everything in on your shoulders, especially when it's sort of an hour in and an hour back. So hoping that's going to be good. It made me feel a bit like an old man riding around with a pannier on, but I think the benefits overall outweigh how cool you look on the bike. So but I had a good week's training, good couple of bike sessions this week. Yesterday I did a 2 hour sort of sweet spot session with two 20-minute blocks and then three 15-minute blocks. I think the 20 minutes were at 260, and the 15-minute blocks were at 265. So yeah, the last rep was quite hard work. Thursday night I had 3 sets of 3-minute efforts, about 350 watts as well. So that really hard session on Thursday night, which was about a 90-minute session all in all. And then did some over and unders on Tuesday night, which was again, I think it was 5 sets, 3 over and unders in the set. So starting at 275 for 1 minute 30, then going to 300 for 1 minute 30, back to 275, 300, 275, 300, then a bit more of a rest, a couple of minutes, 3 or 4 minutes in between before hitting that again. So it was five sets I did on Tuesday night. And then run wise, had a good couple of run sessions this week. Couple of 5-minute sort of blocks. I think that was on Tuesday morning or Thursday morning. I did 5 times 5-minute efforts at a good pace, and then I sort of did, I think it was like a pyramid session as well this week. But yeah, my run miles were just up above 40 this week, and I think the bike mileage was about 160. Really hard strength and conditioning session on Friday, but yeah, to be fair, I had a really good week this week. Also went to see my podiatrist. So yeah, had a session with my podiatrist this week. A new lady. So the guy that I used to see is retired, but he'd passed on some of his sort of expertise and things to a new lady. So I wanted to go and see what that was like. So I had a really good session with that, just to get rid of some of the aches and pains of around the feet and my sort of ankles and things like that. But yeah, I had a good session with that. It's difficult to explain what this the podiatrist that I use. So yeah, I don't wear any orthotics or like that, but they sort of release all the sort of trigger points around my sort of ankles and knees and things like that. So try to keep me biomechanically running smoothly. Ever since I've been seeing them, I've not been wearing I haven't worn orthotics now for about 15 years, and I'd worn them since I was about 16 up till about 25, 26. And when I started seeing my podiatrist, who I'll put a link in below, I threw the orthotics out and haven't worn them since. So whatever they're doing works. So I'll put some footage up of the long run today with Mark. Like I said, it was just a little bit more in and around where we run. Really enjoyed it. I've got an easy week next week, so I'll taper down to about 10 mile, and then coming into the next few weeks, got a few races. We've got the final Birmingham League Cross Country, and then we've got, I think the week after, or a couple of weeks after that, we've got the Midlands 12 stage, which again I haven't done since probably about 10 years since I've run one at either the 6 stage or the 12 stage. For me, going back, I ran when I was under 13, so I ran that when I was 12. 30 years ago, and we got a bronze medal at my first ever club. Been lucky enough to win the 12 stage with Birchfield at the Midlands. But I'm looking forward now to running with Western Tempo in a few weeks at the 12 stage as well. Probably won't make the 18. They've got some really good guys there, so I may scrape a short leg on the 12, depending on who turns out. If not, it'll probably be a run over on the B team, which is still probably going to be a pretty good team in fairness as well. So yeah, I hope you like the sort of a few of the outtakes from the run today, hopefully have a good, nice, steady week next week, and then get back into it again for another 3-week block before then. Won't be far off the British Champs Duathlon, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, enjoy the outtakes from today's run. Have a good week's training next week. Like and subscribe. Have a good week, everyone, and see you soon.
Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the side, PCH country limit. I don't need a guide, follow lights, take me where I wanna visit. Are you alive? Or just breathing? Flashing red lights, driving at night, windowless ride, feeling alive. Nothing in sight, forever in flight. Follow those lines, we'll make it this time. Blurry street lights, work as a guide to memories that we're making tonight. Oh yeah, we'll make it tonight. Yeah, I'll do it.